Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Vice President, International Conferences, The New York Times, Achilles Teltas.
Good morning and welcome. It's wonderful to be here in Doha with you all, Your Excellency, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the third edition of the Art for Tomorrow conference, and it's great to see some wonderful minds of the art and architecture world gathered here in Doha. We're looking forward to an exciting 3 days. And it's wonderful to see the presence, obviously, of Her Excellency, Sheikha Al-Mayasa bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, Chairperson of Qatar Museums. Your Excellency, you've been there from the very beginning, from the inception of this. You've inspired us, and we've created, I believe, a great thought leadership platform for the art world. So thank you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is more than a conference. It's really an experiential feast. From the START exhibition on level 29 to the Coins exhibition, a groundbreaking exhibition at MIA, from the wonderful museums that are here in Doha, and there's plenty of exhibitions at the moment, to the Richard Serra installation in the desert, to the Katara Cultural Village. There'll be plenty of things for you to experience, and we are pushing the boundaries. And talking about boundaries, let me just share with you a little bit behind the scenes as to how we came up with this year's conference. After last year's conference, I happened to walk through the Alexander McQueen Savage Beauty exhibition at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. And I was struck by one quote that Alexander McQueen had there. And I quote, he said, it's, you've got to know the rules to break them. And that's what I'm here for, to demolish the rules, but to keep the tradition. So that really resonated with me. Perhaps it was the eve of my 50th birthday, and I thought I'm going through a bit of a crisis there, but it really resonated. I thought of Art for Tomorrow. We spoke with our program director, Aidan Walker, and he thought, that's it. We'll talk about tradition and pushing boundaries, identity, and the public realm. Without further ado, I would like to call on our chairman and publisher of the New York Times Company, Mr. Arthur Sulzberger, to open the conference. Arthur, over to you. Thank you. Well, not many people can make an audience weep like Jesse Jackson, but Bob Wilson, you certainly touched our hearts and you touched our emotions. And in fact, I think the day with Liu Berlin and Yanni Bechrakis and Bob Wilson, there are tears in our eyes, but that means that art has hope and brings hope. So that completes the plenary session of the first day of Art for Tomorrow. Thank you all for being so attentive. We now like you to join us to lunch. We're going to the Spice Market on one level above the level we're on. And there is a very special numismatica lunch right next door at the lounge, Qatar Museum's lounge, for the people that have been invited to that. After lunch at 2:45, there is a bus that's leaving for the Museum of Islamic Art, and you will have the opportunity to see one of the most beautiful museums in the world, as I believe it is. And there will be the historic and groundbreaking exhibition of the Islamic coins of the Doha collection, of the Qatar collection. Then we come back. You can go to level 29 for some art. START gallery is there. And at 6 o'clock, I believe, buses are leaving for the fire station, which is the Artist in Residence complex. And there's a fabulous Giacometti Picasso exhibition. And Dr. Jelena will take us through that exhibition. And at 8 o'clock, we'll have an official dinner hosted by Qatar Museums. So It is Saturday, so we're not trying to pack your program with content in plenary. The fun begins now. There's plenty of activities, so please join us, and we'll see you here in this room tomorrow morning. Thank you all.